Rachel and John, it's late night, and we are here at 5 Foster Plaza. We always recommend that you come down and hang out at 5 Foster Plaza. What time? 5 o'clock at 5 Foster Plaza, where we always have some snacks and maybe some drinks, and whatever it is might be. And you get to meet some people that are, as we're recording our podcast. But we're going to talk about that in a minute. But first of all, what was on the blog?
Because I want that really badly. I can see what's happening to the left of John. But we would be remiss if we did not remind you of what was on our blog. And this week we were planting. We were slapping stickers on plants, and we were reminding everybody that Doug Oyster is the garden guru, and he is helping us support the Community Liver Alliance through this great campaign called Delivering Hope. We did some seed packing. Now we did some stickers that we put on plants from Bednar's, who did an amazing job on the plants. So we have perennials for sale. Say that really fast, 5 times. $15. All proceeds go to the Community Liver Alliance, and John and I are proud to help support that. So that was one thing that was on the blog. And the other thing, if you know us, you know that I'm petrified of birds. So the aviary thinks it's funny to invite me back over and over and over again. But this time, it wasn't so bad. Why?
Well, we got to feed an armadillo, and it's all part of an August pop-up where you get to meet the armadillo, and then you get to meet a special friend. And so if you go to our blog, you'll see that the one special friend we met was a toucan. I can't remember the name.
Right, Willie.
Right.
Or Wonka.
Literally,
which one did we have, Willie or Wonka?
Yeah. Beautiful little bird.
Beautiful. Yes. And I was petrified. They had to do a lot of cuts because they said my face was not good for the camera. I didn't take offense to that at all. The armadillo, though, really cute. And I kept saying, hi, armadillo. Like it was my friend.
Right. So make sure you get to the aviary this month. Schedule it. It's a pop-up to meet the armadillo and a special friend. In the meantime, we also talked about singing the signs.
Yeah.
And we want you to go down to Market Square, knowing that the Market Square is open. Go sing a sign, and you might get a gift card. You'll see there are music verses on the signs down there. Go around, sing it, sing your own if you want, and tag us, because our next guest,
he doesn't even miss a beat as I'm singing, and he's just
because it's like a great music bed.
Thank you, John.
So our next guest actually did not sing the sign, but did something very unique.
Yes.
And you're gonna have to go watch that. So Jen from the original Oyster House in Market Square, welcome to Jagoff Late Night.
Yes, hi. Thank you so much for having me.
It's like old home week, because we had you on the radio last week with Mama G, who I absolutely adore. We are fast friends. We've seen each other 10 times since. And I love that, because you guys truly, you exude family. People want to come back because they feel like they're part of your family. And that's how we felt when we ran into you at Market Square this week. So we invited you back. You brought us some food. And all I know is that I've been smelling that, and I cannot wait to eat it. So what did you bring us?
Clarify, it's not a 150-year-old fish sandwich.
No.
It's a 150-year-old legacy.
That's not why I smell it.
Correct.
Yeah,
that is correct. Yes, it was fresh today.
Okay.
We brought our famous jumbo fish sandwich, which is a beautiful piece of cod, lightly battered and breaded on a Sobroni's bun. And we also brought our lightly breaded oysters, which is dusted in that Italian breadcrumb. Of course, we had a reference putting breadcrumbs on our oysters in typical Pittsburgh fashion. And we did bring some provolone sticks, but they're for the audience. Yeah, we were like, we'll take snack. The oysters, you take that. I feel like it's 7 fishes in my house, because this makes me, this is so light. I will admit, I've been there many, many times, but it's been a while. This means I need to get back there. Oh, go ahead, John. I'll keep talking while you eat your sandwich.
No, I didn't want to get in there. You might throw it to me.
So, Jen, give us a little bit of history. So, John sort of alluded, 150 years. There's such a legacy there. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, the Oyster House is the oldest bar and restaurant in the city of Pittsburgh. We'll be celebrating 155 years of business this October.
Crazy, right?
It's a historic landmark, lots of history. It's been in my family for 55 years, which is also extraordinary, especially given our industry and the type of work that we do.
And go ahead.
No, so as I'm swallowing my fish sandwich, it's so good. It's so light.
Oh, good.
It's
Thank
breaded.
you.
It's so light. But the fact is that, Market Square down there, you've endured so much, right? We talk about COVID. You're now getting ready for the NHL draft, or the NFL draft.
That would be cool.
So the
Let's
idea
have the
here is that
draft,
you know what to do to endure, right? And Market Square is like a really cohesive team down there, all the vendors, right?
Absolutely. I always like to describe us as a dysfunctional family. We do put the fun in dysfunctional. I'm telling you that right now.
What are you looking forward to most on April 2026 when it opens? Have you seen the plans of what Market Square will look like?
We have been a part of the plans. We've been actually a part of the process from the beginning. So the business has really had a lot of input as far as what we would have liked to have seen in the final project.
Okay.
So we obviously see all of the renderings. It's hard to visualize it.
Sure.
But we are excited to see what it's going to look like. And I think it's going to be incredible. Mascaro's done a wonderful job, and their team, we're lucky to have them down there with us.
We talked about how, the sandwich hasn't evolved. It's the same whatever, the coating, the breading and all that. But how has the restaurant evolved to change into, over the last 150 plus years?
We're tradition, and we stick with that. And like I said last week, if it's not broke, I'm not trying to fix it. And just with downtown in an ever-changing world, I think it's important, especially for the Pittsburghers that may not be in the city or within the state of Pennsylvania anymore, to have a way that still ties them and connects them back home. And that's what the Oyster House is going to do. And it's going to do that for a long time.
And, because you were with us, we do a segment on the radio called the Procrastination Destination, right? So even if you've lived in Pittsburgh your entire life, there's places that you go, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I've not been there. Maybe your place is one of them for someone. So for someone who doesn't know, what do they need to know about this place? Obviously, the legacy of 150 plus years. How many families have been a part of it?
There's only been 5 families that have owned the Oyster House in 155 years.
Yeah.
Which is also huge.
Yeah, that is
in our industry. That's
Steeler coaches.
Yeah,
at this
it's
point,
so
right?
true.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No. And I mean, we know that you're known for the amazing oysters, for the fish sandwich, but what are you seeing more now that people are coming down for? Are they just there for the legacy? Are they there because they want the good food? Are they there because they want a patron downtown? Is it all of it? What's this new 2025 generation wanting from your place?
I really think that everyone wants to experience all of it.
Yeah.
Even with our business, there's two things that people always want to feel when they come through our doors. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. You want to feel safe. You want to feel respected. Yeah. And we offer that. And you are like family to us. As soon as you walk in the door, hey, how you doing? Yeah. We're going to treat you exactly like we do our regulars. And we're going to continue to do that because we want you to be a part of our family.
And a note, when you came in here, your mom even said, hey, I'm tired from waiting tables. She's still waiting tables down there, giving that family greeting, which is super cool.
Oh, she is. Oh, yeah. We got to keep her working.
Right. And people can just reach back into the bottle of nostalgia when they show up there, because we talked about even last week about all the American Miss America
the photos
on
the
wall,
on the
wall,
right?
Photos. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
For someone who doesn't know, where can they find you, follow you, all that good stuff?
You can find us at 20 Market Square, downtown Pittsburgh. On Facebook, we're Original Oyster House Pittsburgh. And on Instagram, it's Oyster House PGH.
And listen, if you are following along with the Jags, you know that we've been doing this Sing the Sign project. And so Jen jumped in. We will not spoil the surprise. She refused to sing, but she does something very unique. We're going to be showing it. So you need to make sure that you are watching our social channels, especially on Mondays and Tuesdays. Because we're posting these different videos. And you have said,
I look forward to seeing what this is going to look like because...
And you want people to come in the store and sing to you. So listen, that's a challenge as well.
That's the guy right there that you have to pay off. He does the editing there.
He's fantastic.
Johnny.
Made me look cute. So Made me look cute.
One more time, where does everybody find you guys online?
On Facebook, it's Original Oyster House Pittsburgh, and on Instagram, it's Oyster House PGH.
Good, cool. And right now, we're going to step out to locate the locator with People's Natural Gas.
Scott Baker, president and founder of Five Generation Bakers. You probably know us for our famous Jenny Lee swirl bread. We know Jenny Lee is delicious on its own, but we want to answer this question. How do you swirl with Jenny Lee?
Did we do our Pittsburgh breed?
30.
Right.
Oh, I do it all the time. It's all good.
Nope.
We go from Market Square to Latrobe. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
I mean, you have to get it right. There's Lancaster, there's Latrobe, but we claim Latrobe because that is essentially the banana split capital of the world, because Pittsburgh decided that that's the case, and there's even a festival to prove it. So we have our friend Briana Tomack you are actually the CEO of the Greater Latrobe Laurel Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce. We met you, I want to say, we're not good on years because we just said to our musician, oh my gosh, it's been 4 or 5 years. It's only been 2. So how long have we known you? 4 years?
We met on a porch tour.
During
COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
with Tommy James.
Yes, with Tommy James and the Shondells
Yes.
and your dad.
Yes.
Yes. Johnny
so
Angel.
What a small world.
Yes. That was like
you were
the
like,
most
who's
wonderful
this
summer.
guy?
And I was like, we had them, the Crystal Blue Band. They played for us their very last performance ever at our Banana Split celebration.
Oh, I forgot.
It was the most wonderful night ever.
I love that. Look at the ties.
Yeah, it was so
That makes me
special.
happy.
It was so special.
Well, we love the fact that we would not have known about how great this festival is had it not been for you. And again, I love seeing how it has grown. Obviously, it's super well known throughout Western Pennsylvania, but sometimes there's so many events, especially we're a county away from each other. But now watching this just blow up, it's been awesome. Are you getting more and more people out there like in the last couple of years since you've been on the Jagoff podcast?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
So, we had a dip right after COVID, and we were on a high in 2019, and then there was like a dip, and it's taken a while to climb back. But I think this year is going to be a banner year. We've done more advertising than ever. We have a lot of interest, a lot of people emailing us from far and wide, vendors coming from locations that we've never had before. Oh, wow. So I think that it's going to be a great year.
So it is the Banana Split Festival, right?
It is the Great American Banana Split Celebration.
There you go.
Celebration.
So for anybody that's been asleep for a few years, tell us why it's there, why you're holding it there.
Okay, so the Banana Split was invented in Latrobe, Pennsylvania in 1904 by a Pitt Pharmacy student, David Strickler, who was a Latrobian. And he was, just working at his part-time job over Christmas break. Some St. Vincent students came in. They wanted something. They were like, make something better. Like, we're bored, whatever. And a banana at that time was a little bit of a luxury. It was very exotic.
Yeah.
And
how about that? A banana was bougie.
It was very exotic.
I would be very bougie then.
It was exotic, yeah, and pineapples as well, which was one of the toppings. So, the regular sundaes at that time were 5 cents. He made this fantastic creation with 2 bananas and 3 ice creams and toppings and, crushed nuts, all this stuff. And he was charging 10 cents, and everybody was coming in droves for this dessert. And there was a little bit of a contention with a town in Ohio, which we all know, Wilmington, Ohio, which also claimed to have invented the banana split. And
you didn't.
They didn't. Mm-hmm. In 2013, the National Ice Cream Retailers Association did a lot of research, and they determined that Latrobe was the official, and it was because of David Strickler ordering the original banana boat from Jeanette Glass.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
At the time, shortly after his invention, because none of the, vessels that he could use at that time were appropriate for what he was making. So he said, I'm going to design and request, order this special dish. And so that was the clinching evidence that made it, that was the deciding factor.
That's pretty awesome.
So that story never gets old. I just think that's so cool.
Now the pharmacy isn't there. There's a sign. There's a lot of stuff to take pictures of. But what else is going to happen at the festival?
Well, this year we have a couple of new things. Like we always, we have our old standard favorite things that we have every year. But this year we have Punxsutawney Phil making an appearance on Saturday afternoon between 12 and 5. And when I tell you how excited people are to see Punxsutawney Phil,
I've seen it on social media.
I'm very shocked. Yeah. And I mean, I like Phil as much as the next guy, but I am very shocked that people are... Yeah. They're like, how do I get Phil? Do we need to make an appointment? Do we have to buy a ticket? What's happening? And I was like, no, just come. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure you can see him. And then we also have the Hot Wheels Pittsburgh Mobile Glass Blowing Unit, and they're going to do a glass demonstration on Saturday afternoon as well, starting at 1:00. And they are going to attempt to replicate the original banana split boat that David Strickler ordered from Jeanette Glass.
They
said they're going to try.
Yeah,
I love
it.
It's a good challenge. Yeah, try it. We'll try it.
I love that. So what happens out there? Is it, first of all, is it all day? What are the times?
Oh, it's all day. It's all weekend long. We have live music on 2 stages. We have a kickoff event on Friday night, the Yellow Tie Gala.
That's the 22nd and 23rd.
Yes, it's the 22nd, 23rd.
Yellow Tie
No,
Gala.
23rd and 24th.
23rd, 24th.
The 22nd is a Friday. The Yellow Tie Gala happens that night. And we also have a blood drive all day on Friday to support the American Red Cross. And then Saturday, Sunday, live music all day, 10 to 8 on Saturday, 10 to 6 on Sunday. We also have a community group. We have a Hawaiian fire show. We have vendors and all kinds of other like fun things to do.
And Bougie Bananas.
And Bobby Banana will be there from Dole, and he will be making special appearances. And our Banana Split Princess will be.
Yes, right. I forgot you do that. Yeah, nice.
So cute.
That is
so cute.
Awesome.
It is an event that we've attended before, as we said, and we absolutely loved it. I mean, we've actually gone. We did the podcast there, and then my son, because he goes to Penn State, we stopped on our way 2 years ago, and it was like, oh my God. So it did seem like it was growing to me, and I know COVID did so many things to so many, great events, but I can feel it. You can just tell the synergies there. People are talking about it on social media. Where can people find out more information?
On our website, bananasplitfest.com. We also have a Facebook page, the Great American Banana Split Celebration, and also Instagram, Great American Banana Split Celebration.
Weekend.
We're all call for it because it's free to roam around.
It's free.
Right.
Yes, it's a free community event. There's no cost for anything. We have a lot of activities for kids, for families. We have an over 21 area, cornhole tournament, face painting for kids, climbing wall, bouncy houses.
And you can get the banana split the way it's supposed to be.
The original banana split served by Valley Dairy. Yeah.
I was just going to say, our friends at Valley Dairy, we've actually, Monica actually did a G-Jet there, and it was fantastic. Do you remember? We
showed
saw like all the little details. It was fantastic.
Well, Christy Graver, do you know Christy?
Oh, I love Christy,
okay, so she was just out recently, and she was loving it.
Yeah.
All right, so the big question is, we know you have this big fancy festival, but we really have an important question for you.
Okay.
All right, do you want our question of the day, or do you want us to ask you what you brought for a junk drawer item? How about a junk drawer?
Junk drawer.
All right, junk drawer. Let's do it.
Okay, so my junk drawer is full of these things. So I brought you.
They're like squeezing.
Okay.
I'm always trying to keep up my
stress balls.
Stress balls. Keep up your hand strength.
Stress balls. When
I have a million of them in my drawer.
Nice.
I know people spend a lot of money on swag. I hate to throw it away, so I threw them in my drawer, and I was like,
At least it wasn't
I'm just passing it along to you.
Right.
And
it
then
is a brain.
It's brought you some treats in here too.
Oh, cool.
Just fun stuff from Latrobe.
All right, so now
we love Latrobe.
Now we have our Rohrich Honda question of the day. You ready?
Okay. Oh, I thought it was an either or thing.
I feel like this is a cinch for you. Well, it kind of is today. All right. Since it's in honor of what your event is, in the banana split, there are 3 flavors of ice cream: strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. Which one do you eat first?
Oh.
Well, I always like the chocolate. Chocolate's my favorite.
Okay.
But if you were a real foodie, you would go with the mildest flavor first, which would be vanilla, and you would work your way up to the chocolate. But I just go for the chocolate first because I don't always think I can eat the whole thing because it's a lot of ice cream.
Yeah.
There you
end up finishing it.
No.
Really?
No.
Is that right? Yeah.
It's a lot of ice cream.
It is a lot of ice cream.
Have you seen that thing?
It is a lot of ice cream.
Yeah.
Although I say I can't finish that thing, but I'm desperate to go. And if anybody wants to go with me to Fairmont, West Virginia, to the Pokey Dot, they have a 9-pound banana split that's like this big. It's like so, and I was like, I really want to go there. So if anybody wants a road trip with me to Fairmont, I want to go.
West Virginia and Ohio, you do not compare to Western PA.
Right.
Sorry, Latrobe.
Sorry, take second place, but we might come down and eat your 9-pound banana split.
I want to eat the 9-pound banana
but
split
we're not
because
calling you out.
They're representing for us.
Right, there you go.
They're repping the banana split for Latrobe all day long.
All right, we like you in West Virginia.
Yeah, you're back on.
We appreciate that.
You're a suburb,
One more time, where does everybody go to find that?
Bananasplitfest.com.
It's easy enough. Make sure you check it out August 23rd and 24th. And again,
Yellow Tie Gala.
That's
really awesome.
Yeah.
Does it have to look like a banana yellow tie?
No, people just wear like all their craziest
where is this going? Anyway, John and Briana talk bananas. We have a lot more guests, and we have a musician coming up. Mm-hmm. And
also, we're going to build some bridges.
We're going to build some bridges first, but can I say it?
Do it.
She's going to play an instrument that is exceptionally obscure, so you better check it out. But next up, we're building bridges. It's John and Rachel, your Jagoff Late Night.
Welcome to Banana can I take your orders?
You need a tap it?
No, we don't use this. We know how to yell the sandwich, the cook. Here we go.
Let's dig in.
It's John and Rachel. We love to dig into iconic Pittsburgh places like Permanis. So we brought our friends from People's Gas.
Please call at least 3 business days before you dig.
It doesn't matter if it's a big project or something small like a mailbox. Always call before you dig. I called. We can dig in.
So please call 811 3 business days before excavating so you don't have to call 911.
I've been thinking that Rohrich Automotive needs a new jingle.
Rohrich Automotive got the best cars around Pittsburgh.
Driving a Rohrich, I bought it at Rohrich. Picked up my new car at Rohrich Automotive. I got friends at Rohrich Automotive where the staff is nice and the dealership's loaded with brand new cars. And you can drive real far.
It's John and Rachel. Welcome back to your Jagoff Late Night. Before we go into our next amazing guest who is coming back because we've not seen her. Well, we've seen her, but she's not been on the show for a year. But, you know, we had to look in the little bag that we got from Briana and look at this little sticky notes that are from Mr. Rogers. Because for anyone who doesn't know, Mr. Rogers, that was his neighborhood, right? Latrobe.
Also from Latrobe, yeah.
From Latrobe. And I absolutely love these. These are too cute. I'm so excited. So these will be my sticky notes on my side of the desk.
A perfect intro to what we're going to talk about right here, because we're talking about building bridges. He was a friendly person, always making sure nobody's bullying, being kind. And our next guest is Ebtehal Badawi, right? Did I get it right? So welcome back to the Late Night. We appreciate you coming here. So for those who haven't been following us for the last year or so, give us a little background about building bridges and how it all started.
Thank you for having me
Sure.
again. And I love Mr. Roger. Like,
Right.
who doesn't?
Right,
Just,
right,
like, it's a
right.
beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, you should get Rachel to give you one of her Post-it notes.
Yes, I would love
Beautiful
that.
day in the neighborhood.
So tell us
won't
about
do it.
your program here.
I started this initiative 6 years ago, and it started my son when he was young. He played hockey, and he got some racism comments. Eventually, the kids apologized to him, but as a mother, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And I also thought of the other kid, what they've been through to do something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the same year a Syrian refugee was beaten up in one of the bathrooms in high schools in Pittsburgh. And I thought, how can I use my art to heal everyone, to bring everyone together, no matter where are they from?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it started. Pittsburgh builds bridges.
Sure. And so now you've gone to the point where there's an event every year, right?
Yes.
And you have an event coming up. It's your third year. Did I hear you
Yes,
say in the
yes,
background?
yes.
I didn't really
You
do
did a
any.
really good
No,
job.
I just was listening really intently when Rachel was talking to you. So I cheated. So what's happening in this year?
We're having our 3rd annual on the Clemente Bridge on August 23rd, and it will be an amazing event. We had last year a great time. There is a celebration of different art performance, dances, and we're adding something unique this year. Like last year, we add something different. Last year, we added Chinese lion dancing with ballet dancer.
Okay.
And the idea is the U.S. is a melting pot. Everyone have their own culture and they are proud of it. And how can we cross bridges between these culture and have a unique experience to experience that through dance and music and art? And this year we're having the African band Balafon with the Irish dancing, performing together, so don't miss it.
That's really awesome.
I love that.
First of all, I love the fact that you're building bridges and making everybody happy, but the fact that you're shutting down the Clemente Bridge again is going to make some Yinzers really angry. But that's okay because we're making them all friendly, right? So all right. So this all takes place when and what time during the day?
It will be August 23rd at 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And there's another surprise there.
Okay.
There is a mascot race for high schools.
Oh, I love
Only
that.
high
pretty
schools
cool.
mascots.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now why is that important?
Because I am now into running.
I've been running. Yeah, that's great.
for a couple of years, and I never been running when I was younger. I didn't have that option when I was young in school, and I felt if kids start young, they can get better and better. I know I'm in my 40. I still have some time to do it.
Yeah.
It's harder. But it's just, you get to start somewhere.
Sure.
Yes.
And that's why I love, running and P3R. They're amazing. And they're going to sponsor a gift prize for the mascot winner, $500.
I love that.
Oh, that's super cool.
So where will they be running?
They will be running on the bridge.
Oh, just on the bridge, like back and forth?
Right, just a small distance. Mascots, don't worry, you will not run a lot. It's a short distance.
It's a short distance,
yes.
yeah.
And at the same time, we're going to have a peace walk with city girls.
Oh, wow,
we love them,
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
that's awesome.
If you don't want to run, it's okay. You can walk. And there's mascot race, and there's also yoga. So you can do some yoga on the bridge.
Nice.
We have different... It's a day full with things back to back for 4 hours.
And was that always your intention, was to kind of choose one piece of the day and have a culmination of different things? Or has it just evolved as each year has gone?
It just evolved. Like, it was a tiny sketch when I painted 6 years ago. And it just like... I feel now it have a life of its own.
Sure.
And I'm always open. And I always ask this question. It's my mantra for my life. What else is possible?
Yeah.
To be open to new idea, to meeting new people, and having curious conversation.
Yeah.
And that's why it's changed. Every year is something different, something unique.
Yeah.
And this is a very dear story to my heart. A few years ago, I wanted to write a story about how did I start this. I know I want to become an artist since a young age. I even wrote a note. When I grow up, everyone told me art is a hobby. I went to science, and I lost that art, and I came back to it 13 years ago. And I wanted to write a children's book, so I met different kids and get their feedback. So the kids told me, why don't you paint in a museum? Another kid said, why don't you paint on a bridge? And a third kid said, why don't you make a bridge with people coming together and make a bridge? And all of these three things...
From the mouth of babes,
yes,
right? Yeah.
These three things, they told me, I think 4 years ago. And it all happened last year.
Wow.
That's
This
awesome.
art was at the Frick Museum for more than 6 months.
Wow.
People painted, share how they build bridges in postcards. We have hundreds and hundreds of people sharing how they build bridges. And we were in the bridge for the first time last year.
Yeah.
We paint there. And we had a photo shoot where we all come together and made a bridge together.
Love it. So that's August the 23rd, 9 to 1. So listen, we have your entire weekend planned. You can banana split and do the bridge. So, I mean, listen, when you're in Pittsburgh, you know that there's so much going on and such good people. So we appreciate that you've been here to talk about this again. Where can everybody find out more information?
You can find us on Facebook, Building Bridges Day, and on Instagram also, Building Bridges.
All right. So that's really important stuff. But we have important questions we have to ask you, right?
Yes.
Do you happen to have a junk drawer item for us?
So I'm an artist, so I have a lot of paintbrush.
You do.
And before I give you this paintbrush, I would love for you to add another paint.
I love this.
Yes. For those listening to the podcast or listening to the radio show, make sure you go watch the video because we do get to paint on this because we've done this before, actually.
Yes.
And I don't remember where I put my mark the last time.
Oh, I do.
But so before we go do that, can you tell us for our Rohrich Honda question of the day? So the banana split has vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate ice cream in it. There are 3 different scoops. What scoop would you attack the first?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Is that right? Yeah. So you're like a foodie, as Briana said you would attack. Yeah, okay. Vanilla. Any particular reason you don't like the other 2 or no, just it's good that way?
I don't like the other 2.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm going to give the chocolate to my son.
Okay.
That's
all right.
Very nice.
All right. So
such a mom thing to do. That's awesome.
As we prepare to paint here, give everybody the social media handles again.
Okay. Building Bridges Day on Facebook and on Instagram.
All right, cool.
And again, we appreciate all that you're doing to really culminate. I love the fact that there is different cultures coming together to do different things. And now more than ever, we need people coming together. So thank you so much for what you do. Make sure that you are supporting local. And next up, I mean, it just sounds crazy that I'm going to say this, but we go from banana splits to building bridges to a saw. I'm not kidding. See, I couldn't wait to say it.
Go ahead, you do it. So, in the meantime, you paint.
Go ahead.
In the meantime, it's Rachel and John. It's your Jagoff Late Night. We'll be right back.
Mancini's Bakery, 97 years in business and still getting better. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. That's where you will see various Pittsburgh personalities like Gretchen McKay, Super Bowl MVP Santonio Holmes, KDKA's own Mary Hours, and WPXI's Jenna Harner, learning how to make the famous Italian twist bread. Follow Mancini Bakery on Instagram and Facebook, and remember to ask for Mancini's.
Welcome to Clemente. Can I take your orders?
You need a tap it?
No, we don't use this. We know how to yell the sandwich, the cook. Here we go.
Let's dig in.
It's John and Rachel. We love to dig into iconic Pittsburgh places like Primanti's. So we brought our friends from People's Gas.
Please call at least 3 business days before you dig.
It doesn't matter if it's a big project or something small like a mailbox. Always call before you dig. I called. We can dig in.
So please call 811 3 business days before excavating so you don't have to call 911.
I'm Scott Baker, president and founder of 5 Generation Bakers. You probably know us for our famous Jenny Lee swirl bread. We know Jenny Lee is delicious on its own, but we want to answer this question. How do you swirl with Jenny Lee?
Hit it. Let's go. We got a little music bed here.
That I heard of once in a lullaby.
Is the Saw music. If you're not watching this,
I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far
Erika
behind
June,
me.
who is our musician this week, who is
so
playing
amazing.
that with a violin bow and a saw. So, but that's not even why you're here. But we remembered that somewhere along the way we were at
The
in
fact
Millville.
that John Chamberlain remembered that you were the woman who played the saw is huge. You have no idea how big this is.
It's bad memory.
No, it's a great memory.
I have a bad memory.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Right. So, welcome to you, Jagoff Late Night.
Thank you.
You
I'm
just
happy
have
to be back.
such a talent. So tell us, it's been a couple of years. We've established, 2.5 years?
Something like
since
that.
we've seen you
Yeah.
at the Millville Tool Library.
That's right.
And so what have you been doing over the last couple of years? Still making good music?
Still making good music. One of my bands put out a second album, and then with my other group, I've just been like getting better at doing solo work, but also having shows with the full band and just getting better at what I do. And then with the saw, I've been playing around with I don't know if you know what a talk box is from like Peter Frampton when he would play guitar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, do you feel like I feel?
Yes.
So I put the saw through that, and then like I'm playing the saw, and there's a tube in my mouth, and I'm making like word shapes with the saw sound. So I'm trying to write a saw opera.
Oh my! I feel like
It's really
you need to be with us all the time. This is so.
It really started as the
Rachel.
pun, and then I had like the whole plot came to me. So I'm working on the technique though, because you can't make every speech noise with a big tube. So it's not a very sexy looking activity. But if I ever get really good at it, I'll come back and do that. For you guys.
100%. We're your first call.
Do the whole hour.
It gives the saw like words. Then it always sounds like a creepy lady singing, but it sort of like pushes. I keep thinking, how can I get more meaning out of this like 27-inch piece of metal? Do you know what I mean?
So your background, like you're clearly not a traditionalist at all. Did something, have you always sort of been pushing the edge of the envelope with everything you do, or just your music?
I do think I play around in the fringes of things a lot. Mm-hmm. So my main job is in neuroscience, and I research with the magnetic fields of the brain, and it's like very specialized tool. There's only one in all of Pittsburgh, and like we look at the magnetic fields, how they move around, try to understand how people process speech and music, and I'm always playing around with stuff that's just like pushing the edge a little bit. Wow. I think I'm really fascinated by that intersection of like what we know and what's like completely unknown, and that little moment in between where you can start to push outward a little bit further and further,
Wow.
So, yeah. It's a weird hobby. It's my life hobby.
No, it's amazing. Where are you performing next?
So actually, if you want to hear more Saw, I am hosting the Acoustic Cafe open mic night on Monday at Mr. Small's Funhouse.
Love it.
It's been going for 25 years, probably the oldest open mic in the city. So I'll be hosting that day, and then with my group, Erika June and the Tunes, we're playing the Carrie Furnace Combustion Festival. Oh. That's with my full band. The Pocomaniacs are also playing, and there's like things are on fire everywhere. It's going to be really cool at the Carrie Furnaces.
Does not surprise me.
And my band, Working Breed, we're doing the inaugural Bellevue Music Festival. That's September 23rd, 27th, 23rd, 27th. This is Saturday, whichever one those numbers are. And then we have a secret surprise show that's happening on October 10th, and I can't tell you because we haven't announced it yet, but you want to come. It's going to be so cool. Follow, at Working Breed, like the dogs at the dog show, Toy Breeds, Working Breed for that band. I play trombone and saw and music, and I sing, and I do crazy outfits, and it's super fun.
All that good
And
stuff.
then the other band is Erika June and the Tunes, and I'm going to play a song from Erika June and the Tunes in a second.
All right. We want to take a quick break because we're going to go to the 412 dues. Okay. Yeah. And then we're going to hear your song. It's John and Rachel. You Jagoff.
Hey, everyone. I'm Alison Yee from Alloy 26 at Nova Place, and these are your 412 dues. Just local happenings happening in Pittsburgh over the next couple weeks. Bikes and Brews Tour, Saturdays at 2 p.m., ongoing through late August. Enjoy about a 3.5-hour guided ride, visiting 4 local breweries in Deutschtown, Millville, Lawrenceville, and the Strip District. There's Taco Mania Superfest, Saturday, August 23rd, from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Southside Works. You can sample tacos from about 15 local vendors enjoying wrestling and live DJs. Tickets are currently around $7. The Pittsburgh Water Lantern Festival, Saturday, August 23rd from 5:30 p.m. until about 9:30 p.m. at Allegheny Commons Park West. You can decorate and launch floating lanterns into the water for a reflective, beautiful evening of light and community. Then next up is UPMC Health Plan Pedal Pittsburgh, Sunday, August 24th, 7 a.m. to around 3 p.m. Bike Pittsburgh's annual fundraiser ride offers multiple route options for all fitness levels, plus a finish line festival with music, food trucks, and a beer garden. There's the Kickoff and Rib Festival held over 5 days at Acrisure Stadium, August 28th through August 31st and September 1st. You can enjoy ribs from national vendors, live music from the Clarks, and steal your experience, carnival games, youth clinics, and more. There's the Sumfest, Multicultural Food and Music Festival, Friday, August 29th, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Rhododendron's Shelter in Highland Park. There's free general admission with food vendors, DJs, live performances, crafts and children's activities like face painting and a backpack drive. And that is your 412 dues from Alison Yee at Alloy 26 at Nova Place. From bike tours and taco battles to lanterns and ribs, Pittsburgh's got something for everyone. Plan ahead, show up, and have fun. Catch you next time.
Hi, I'm Erika June. I have a band called Erika June and the Tunes. I'm going to play you a song called Never Have Enough. It would have been my dad's 74th birthday today, and one of the last things we did together was he helped me figure out the bridge to this song. always works the first time. When it hurts, makes her fine. She finds more when it fades. No one knows anyways what's inside. Far removed from her kin, uncomfortable in her skin. Dark circles mark the days, so to pass the time away. She's inside of her mind. Oh, times are always tough. She will never have enough. Her lover and babies are dying. They don't know that she's dying. They tell her to let go, but it's the only love she knows. It's not that she don't care, it's just that that is her home. Even when the sun shines, she thinks everyone is too kind. Naturally they must be blind. She don't deserve it with her broken mind. Oh, times are always tough. She will never have enough. Her lover and babies are crying. They don't know that she's dying. They tell her to let go, but it's the only love she knows. It's not that she don't care, it's just that that is her home. That's her home. A city bird, she stares at the sky, feels bound to earth, wants to fly. Ooh, well, times are always tough. She will never have enough. Her lover and babies are crying. They don't know that she's dying. They tell her to let go, but it's the only love she knows. Not that she don't care, it's just that that is her home. That's her home. That is her home. Thank you.
Sweet. Good job. I'm going to move this out of the way here. All right. So, Erika June, we appreciate you doing what you do. Now, we have one more question. Do you have a junk drawer item for us? Go ahead. Here we go. Here we go. I'll get it. You get the junk. There you go.
What is that junk drawer item? I feel like
I just moved, so I don't have a lot in my junk drawer.
it's not a saw.
It's not.
Okay.
It's this tiny little bag. It has thank you on the outside. So if you have an enemy, you can give this to them and say, thanks for nothing. What do you think?
There you go. Oh, well, thank you so much
I just want to be friends with Erika June. I just want to put that out there.
Thank
I got a lot
you
of
to
jokes.
the original Oyster House for the fish sandwiches and
Oh
the
my
oysters.
God,
Make
they're
sure you go down there and
fantastic.
sing a sign. Thanks to Ebtehal Badawi. Thanks to the Great American Banana Split Fest. Did I get that right, Briana?
Briana?
Yeah, right. And thanks to Johnny and Michaela, and thanks to Tracy for putting us all together.
Have an amazing weekend. We'll see you next week.